2:07, just over here somewhere.
So the question is, what are you doing here in South Africa?
Just like preparation really for St George, and to have a good hit out. Like I prefer to race like the Ironmans over 70.3s, like it's my better distance. And like last year I raced Switzerland, and then 5 weeks later raced Chattanooga, and I've had really good success after racing like a second Ironman. I didn't want to go into St George with it being my first race, because I know like from past experience I'm not going to be in top form if that's my first race of the year. So yeah, just have fun, get a good race in, nice place, get some sun. So ticks a load of boxes.
First year pro last year, no?
Yeah, it was the first year last year, so it was a bit of a rough start. So really looking forward to it. Really great prep over winter with Joe. Went to Malaga, month to Girona, some awesome winter training in the Netherlands. It's going to be rainy, windy here in South Africa, so they're adapting a little bit to the mozzarella, so I can't wait, yeah.
So where's the mozzarella name come from?
Well, I was once overweight, and so I was 94 kilos. I'm pretty whitish. I was always a bit sweaty, just like a mozzarella. So that's where it comes from. My mates always used to call me like that, and I still don't like the sun. So, well, the biggest thing I've learned is mentality-wise, just like getting it done every day. But on top of that, having fun while doing it.
Tom likes his rest. I'll definitely give him that. He definitely likes to rest and not to overdo things, don't you, Tom?
Recovery's key, mate.
Recovery's key.
I'm the king of taper.
He loves a good taper.
I haven't really changed anything really.
A new bike?
New bike, yeah, but yeah, I mean I've got new kit and stuff like that. That's what's changed. Like positions more aero, like from what I've done in the winter and the velodrome. So definitely a more aerodynamic setup. But training, like similar. I mean, obviously I feel like I'm in better shape, but I haven't changed anything dramatically. You know what I mean? Like when I train, it's just another year of training, another year of more consistency. So I feel like I'm in better shape. But first race, isn't it? You know, like it doesn't matter what you do in training, does it? It's all about what you do on race day, isn't it? You know, you can be hitting PB times in training, but if you can't perform race day, it doesn't mean anything, does it?
Hey! Welcome to my crib.
Oh yeah. See, you got like the family suite.
Yeah.
The mess is caused by Henry.
Yeah. We've only been here for 5 minutes, but I think Henry's discovered just about everything in here. There's loads of mums now racing. It is harder than I thought. It's just the thing I found the most challenging is nursery germs. That, funnily enough, I never would have thought that would be the hardest thing, but for him, he comes back with everything now. As an athlete, to have a child going to nursery and bringing stuff back, that's the hardest thing. To be healthy when you're training really hard and you're depleting your body like every day, and then you're really susceptible to stuff. This race is quite like sentimental to me in a way, because yeah, I would like to win this race. I did my first ever triathlon here. My husband and coach is South African. We've got lots of family in South Africa. I used to spend sort of most of the winter out in South Africa training. It almost feels like a bit of a home race for me. It's a race that I feel I get lifted from when I'm racing, which is why I come back, because I feel like it's a race that I can get an extra gear from because of the support.
Yeah, I don't know how it feels if everybody would know my name, but I like to be a bit of an underdog, and so not too much expectations. And yeah, my dad did a full distance when I was 10, so that's 22 years ago, and I already said when I grow up I want to do a triathlon as well. And when I was 16, my parents let me join the triathlon club, did my first triathlons, obviously in the junior category. And then I got picked up by the national team and did WTS races. I had some mental health issues, so in 2014 I quit. I said elite level triathlon is not for me. and I started to finish my studies in Maastricht. And the following year, after I retired, IRONMAN announced IRONMAN Maastricht. So it was literally 200 meter. The transition zone was 200 meter away from my student apartment. So I said, well, I didn't end my career in a nice way, so I want to do that race, and then it's really done. And we're now 7 years later, and I'm still doing triathlons. And then last year, yeah, I had some really good results, and I hope this year I can build on that. Yeah. For this race here in South Africa, I try to combine everything that I've learned in the last, what is it now, 16, 17 years. And I think the course is really, really tough. We have, of course, 2 of the mom comebacks, which is really exciting and really inspirational to have them on the start list to see how they come back after having a baby. And for most of us, the first race of the season, so I think anything can happen, and that's what I'm preparing myself for. That there could be surprises, there could be people who might not live up to the name, so yeah, we'll just see what happens.